Okay. Hello everybody, SLR Turbo 51 over here. I hope you're all having a splendid day wherever you are in the world. I'm joined by my fellow commentator. Please introduce yourself, fine sir.
Guten Tag, ich bin Beria.
And you said I was gonna make you laugh.
Yeah, same.
Oh man. Okay, so we're here for the German GP round 11 of season 7. And it's a wet one again.
Sorry, guys. Commentators curse.
Dude, yeah, we're cursing these drivers. Slash has just started his first flying lap, but he's more busy with Formula Drift than Formula 1 at this stage.
As Weemselot already gets disqualified for driving the wrong way. That's a first for me.
When did he go the wrong way?
I don't know. Huh.
Okay, I think it's safer just not to ask questions at that stage.
Yeah, true.
Oh my goodness, driving the wrong way. Okay, I'm speechless. I'm honestly speechless. Okay. So, the first driver that will set a lap is Slash. Ooh, massive moment there. Now heading into the stadium section. He's actually carrying quite good speed for intermediate conditions. Do you think it's going to drive come the end of the session?
I think so, yeah, maybe. You never know in this game.
It's not too overcast. Yeah, you never know. I just think the stadium section and the hairpin at the end of the DRS detection straight, I think that's going to be very hard places to get traction, especially the stadium section. It's not easy in the wet, not even a little. Ooh, Gaber Marks now is leading the way with the 123.5. Anybody else crossing the line? Zyra, whoa! Ghosts goes pole now. There's a lot of guys crossing. I think VTech is next. Oh no, that's the start of a lap. And one of the Red Bulls are next. It is Cavillion. He goes second, half a second behind Ghost. So Ghost definitely has wet weather pace. And Jojo is in third with a 23.4. It's very scrambled up right. There's still a lot that has to happen here. Ooh, that's a massive moment there from Wyatt coming through the first corner. Jeez Louise, almost all the drivers are out on track. It's been a long time since we've had a session jam-packed like this with 20 drivers. That's actually so cool to have 20 drivers.
Yeah, it's been a while, indeed. As you see Dark Warrior getting up into P7.
Ooh, the times are really far apart. Ooh.
It's like a 2.5 second gap.
Did anybody maybe send a picture over the Twitter chat group about what the weather will be at the end of the session?
I think Owen said it's going to be a dry race.
Okay, that's at least not bad. That opens up the strategy for everybody, so it's basically going to be a race about who's got the best pace.
Let's see, I'm watching War on Pole. Let's see if he can get pole.
We haven't seen the Red Nose in quite a while, to be quite honest, and it's actually nice to see them out on track again.
Let's see, don't invalidate. Oh, that might be a little far off. Through the final corner, let's see what he can do.
Invalidation.
And he gets P2.
He actually goes P2. Nice. And he's the close. Wow, he's really close to Ghosts. So let's see if he can go any faster.
Only half a tenth off.
And I mean, the Inters actually, they can go 3-4 laps here around Hockenheim. The Inters don't weigh too bad around Hockenheim.
Yeah, true. Let's see what Mr. Nolafema is doing. Oh, he's still on his outlap.
Just quickly sharing the news that we are live. We have to get the audience growing. Okay, so that's done. And next is to tweet it. Oh, quickly, the second Mercedes. Oh, dude. One thing if you have to tell you to go watch last week's stream. The second Mercedes, Yagi-san. Dude, I love this name. I love this name. It sounds like a Chinese kung fu kid name. I love that. Yagi-san.
It's Mr. Yagi-san.
I love it. Yeah, Mr. Senor Yagi-san, he will kick your ass. Oh no, dude! I think I just said his name out loud in last week's stream like probably 10, 12 times just for the fun of it. It was just that's amazing. That
just
is the coolest name
I've
ever seen. Yeah. Oh my word. Is he on a lap? Oh, no, he's on an out lap.
As you see, Nolafema in front of the Mercedes grandstand. Oh, little twitch. Into the stadium section.
That right-hander can also be quite sketchy in the wet because if you get out too far onto the outside curb, it will spin you around. Going through this last chicane into the double right-hander. And Fema, ooh, that's a little bit of a tank slapper there coming out of the
little bit of a drift.
First right-hander, second. Yeah, once again, and he's going to come across the line to go P9. Not bad.
Not bad at all.
1:23.6. Still far off of the provisional pole at this stage, but hopefully it gets dry by the end of the session because then it's going to get really interesting to see who's going to gamble on the dries.
I'm currently following your favorite, Mr. Yagi-san Yilmaz.
Don't stop because I won't stop laughing. And he did actually really good in last week's race, so he's somebody to definitely to keep an eye on. Definitely.
Okay. Yagi-san through the Vettel bottle section of 2018.
Thank goodness you also talk about it that way. Thank you, I'm not alone.
Through the final corner. Let's see what he can do. And I see VTech is out on the mediums.
Wait, what? VTech who's actually driving for Haas this weekend and not Toro Rosso. Huh.
Oh, he switched to mediums, but he's still in the pits. I think he's going to wait out until it gets dry.
Yep. So
together
it's
with
definitely getting dry
Sousa
come the end of the session.
and Craigleton as well. Magren seems a bit off the pace. He's starting his lap. Through the first corner, that's a hell of a lift.
Ooh, Drunkenstein nearly gets a clatter from the wall. I actually watched him going through the first corner. Real big moment there. Jojo's coming around the final corner to quickly set a lap time. And Jojo is going to go P1. P1, 1:22.0. That's a beautiful lap there from Jojo.
4/10 up. Well,
yep.
Down on the time of goats.
But if it gets dry at the end of the session, that time's still going to mean nothing. So I really hope it's going to get dry come the end of the session.
I think some guys are going to gamble for it.
Yeah, I would. I would wait till the last 2 minutes, go out on the slicks and see what I can do. But I just watched an overboard shot there of Drunkenstein's lap, and it's the second sector is still really wet. So yeah, I don't know.
As well here.
We will have to see.
He's not bottling it like Vettel. That's a plus.
Oh, dude.
Recharging
you know
DRS,
how we will
I
know that. You know it'll be a real commentator's curse if somebody bottles it at that happen this weekend. Well, this race.
Yeah.
I think I will have to switch off my mic for a few minutes because I will literally start laughing uncontrollably.
Down to second, slides a bit wide, Drunkenstein. DRS, of course, not yet enabled. As Pavilion has now put mediums on as well in the pit still.
Okay, dokes. Everything is shared from my side. And now it is time to go completely into the commentating.
It seems to be getting drier. I think the rain already stopped. And DRS is enabled.
Yeah, the rain
They have
definitely
it.
stopped.
Yeah, the DRS is enabled. There you have it.
There was still, I just quickly watched Yagi-san, and there was still spray coming off of his tires going through the second corner. So
Craigleton retired, by the way.
Craigleton, ooh. I wonder what happened to him. Through the first corner, there's the yellow flags. And everybody's diving into the pit lane. Okay, so it's definitely going to be a dry tire shootout, which I'm actually glad about because it's going to make the race a fair bit more interesting.
As I see, Jojo is out on the hards.
On the hards?
Slash on the mediums,
Okay.
Cavalion on the mediums for now, and Dark Warrior as well. And VTech, who hasn't set a time yet, also is out on the mediums. Well, he's still technically in, but you catch my drift. 16 comments already.
Ooh. Yeah, the comments are flowing in tonight.
That's a lot of Turkish. I don't know what what they're saying, to be honest.
Yeah, no, don't even try and ask me because I mean, damn, I'll just butcher the language and they'll just hate on me.
Yeah,
Hey,
true. I think they're all rooting
Jojo...
for Yagi-san.
Most probably. Whoa, as Jojo goes massively wide there. Wonder if he got a little bit of a rear lift there.
Yeah, it's only his outlap, but still.
Yeah, but still, that was a big moment. So, let's actually see. I wonder what his idea is with the hard tires.
Strategy usually is medium to hard, or hard to medium around here. For a one stop.
Yeah, but track position also can mean something, especially with the start. And we've got a full grid.
Yeah, true.
So you want to have a clean start as possible. So, I don't know, maybe he's got stinking good players on the hards. You never know, you get those people.
Think so, yeah.
Oh, he's had a little bit of a moment going onto the constant curving back straight.
4 minutes remaining. I'm gonna stay on board with Cavalion. Because I'm interested to see what the mediums will do.
I'll give you Jojo's sector 2 split time, and then you can compare it to Cavilion's second sector split. I missed Jojo's first sector split.
Okay, Cavalion sets a 17.7, I believe.
Okay, Jojo just went through. It's a 53.3. So I'm going to go into Cavalion as well. Ooh, that Honda motor sounds nice downshifting. Ooh, I like that.
Yeah, the game captures it well, indeed.
Yeah, it does. And it does that in real life as well, which is very cool.
Yeah.
Cavalion is taking much smoother lines than Jojo. Jojo's driving really aggressively.
It's a 53.1.
And I think Jojo invalidated this lap because his time hasn't gone quicker.
Think so too, yeah. Let's see where Cavalion is going to end.
Yeah, going through the final double right-hander. I nearly said left-hander. Blech.
Opening DRS, let's see what he does. 116.9.
Yep, I think he can go faster.
Bit quicker, yeah.
Ooh, Zyro goes faster. 16.3. 16.3 from Zyro. Next to cross the line, I think, is Drunkenstein. He goes... Okay, well, he's starting his lap now. Liddy Hill.
Let's see what Nola Fema is doing. He's the next one across the line. He's gonna start his lap as well.
He's invalidated.
Yeah.
He invalidated his previous lap.
So he's gonna go again. I see an Alpha.
Umutelli is also on an out lap.
Not a lot of times set still.
And Jojo has to set something quickly because he's got still only an intermediate time. I don't know why, but I like the two-stop around Hockenheim. If you're really good with your driving and you know how to get the best out of the tires, the two-stop can work for you here.
Mugger needs to get out of the way of the other guys. And he did.
Yeah,
Barely.
the track is really busy now. Really, really busy.
As Paul gets a 13.7. Now that's the time.
That's a very, very fast lap. Well, flipping done. Where did he pull that out?
Yeah, I think Kikavilian and Zero just went out a bit too early. Jojo is now out on mediums as well.
Will he still have enough time to make it to the... Oh yeah, he will still have enough time to make it to the line, start a lap.
As Ferret de Souza sets a 15.2.
To Alphas are next to cross the line. Gamer Mark is on a very strong lap to say the least. And Gamer Mark goes P1. He goes faster than Juan Paul with a 13.3.
As Umutelli sets a 14.5 as well.
Yeah, the track is getting faster and faster and faster. The second McLaren of Ferret de Sousa is out. He crashed in the second sector.
Oh.
On the back straight.
Let's see, Jojo is going to start his lap now.
Boy. VTech goes P4. Yagi-san goes P2! Yes, son, Yagi-san goes P2.
Let's see what Jacob's doing.
I just had to.
Jacob's going to start his lap with 10 seconds to go. He almost loses it. Kavilian now with a 13.1.
Beautiful lap from Kavilian.
And Owen is out, by the way. I missed him, but I think he crashed in at turn 1.
Okay, next to come through, I think it is Gamer Mark again. Yes, it is Gamer Mark. And right behind him, I think it is Slash. Yes, it is Slash right behind him. Okay, Mark rounds the final corner. He is on a faster lap according to his lap delta. And he takes pole now.
With a 12.6 and Slash 12.9 in second. Let's see what Mr. VTech is doing through the last corner as well. Opening the DRS. And he gets a 13.3.
Yeah, P4.
Mugger in second P4, with a 12.8.
Oh, wow!
And Ghost now P1 with an 11.9. And Sean Larry gets P2. And there's Jojo P2.
Jojo takes P2.
Not even Paul.
Now it... Just Paul with that very fast lap time. He's coming down the final corner to set another lap time. And he goes P3. It's a Renault second row at this stage. Oh, wow.
And Zero gets P7 on the line.
That was a very, very interesting end to qualifying there.
Look at how close close the difference is between Ghost, Jojo, and Born Paul. That's like half a turn.
Damn, man.
And Sean Larry isn't far off either.
That is stupidly close. Look, Jojo is in the driver's seat. Ooh, as Jojo just goes underneath Ghost's car. That was a glitch. Oh my god, I think on his screen Ghost has ghosted, but he definitely did a ghost on my screen. That is that not PG? Are we allowed to show that on YouTube?
Luckily I didn't see it, so.
Jeez, that was... If you ever want to know how Formula 1 cars are made, that's how. Okie dokie, take us through the top 10.
Top 10 in first place we have LR Ghosts in the Mercedes with an 11.9. Then we have Jojo in second. Warren Paul and Sean Larry complete the second row. And we have Gamer Mark and Jacob, who's the only guy on softs. Zero and Muggen, P7, P8. And Slash and Dark Warrior finish off the top 10. And down below we have all these guys.
Yeah, this is really an interesting qualifying session. The track really got very quick at that in those final 2 minutes. Yeah,
true. It's just a question of when are you going to go out, and you're going to encounter a lot of traffic if you go for the final moments. But if you go too early, then the track is still a bit wet.
But I think now we've got a really interesting race on our hands. So I wonder if some of these guys are actually... Do you think some of them will two-stop, or do you think most of them are going to go for the one-stop?
I think Jacob, who is on softs, maybe he will go for a soft hard stint. And yeah, I think a one-stop is still the one to go.
Look, I know the online and the career mode completely, they clash a bit. But the two-stop, if you have okay, let's say if you have a clean race, not too many incidents, the two-stop can really work for you, but you have to drive quali laps every single lap. You have to give it your all. You milking the car.
Yeah, true.
But maybe never know. Maybe somebody is gutsy and will try that today. I can't believe my Mr. Yagi-san is starting in P13.
Weirdo.
Dude, I know I'm weird. Nothing new to me.
Let's see, I'm gonna put on tires and telemetry, no lap data. That can fuck off.
Ooh, look at Cavillion. Look at Cavillion on the tires. He is actually starting on the hard tires. The only driver to do that.
Okay. Interesting choice. So he's gonna go long. Unless he breaks his wing, of course.
But that's what I just wanted to say. He has to make sure his first stint is clean. He can't afford to break a front wing or anything because that's going to ruin his whole race. So he's really got the pressure on.
So who do you got for your top 3?
Oh, top 3. Look, I'm going to be that guy. Jojo at this stage of the season is really looking like just nothing is getting him under. I am obviously going for my Mr. Yagi-san, but and then I'm gonna go for Cavillion because Cavillion has been on a rise recently. I think if Cavillion's strategy works out, it's gonna do good. So my top 3, I'm gonna say Cavillion, Jojo, Yagi-san, and you?
I think something is gonna happen with Jojo. I don't know what, but something might. I think Ghost is gonna take it. And then Gamer Mark is going to get second. And Cavillion in third. And
okay, nice one there with Gamer Mark.
And I've based this on absolutely nothing.
Yeah. So, well, I actually forgot about Gamer Mark a bit, and he really deserves a good run. But also, don't count out those 2 Renaults on the second row. I think we really have to watch out for those 2 Renaults.
True that. We have 19 viewers now, by the way.
Oh, wow.
That's a lot.
Awesome.
Hi, guys.
Come on, guys. Share with your friends. Keep this coming. Keep this coming. We've got 34 laps. Okay, you take us to the starting phases, my friend.
Here are the lights. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. And it's lights out. And away we go. That took way longer than expected. Let's see, in the first corner I see a Ferrari, it's almost 4 wide, and Jojo gets it already. A lot of guys were running wide. No real crashes yet.
Nice one keeping it clean, guys. Nice one keeping it clean.
Oh, there's contact between Ghost and a Renault. I don't know which one. I saw it, I think it was Owen who spun.
Oh, there's massive contact at the back between the Ferrari. But there's a Ferrari off. Drunkenstein is off. Drunkenstein is off.
Oh, that's a shame. I missed that.
Let's see, guys, don't let Jojo run away with
this. Into the hairpin. Ooh, Renault Civil War. Ah, they're touching a bit. It's getting a bit naughty.
And brilliant start from Zyro. He's up into P3. And from Jacob. He's up into P4 with the Toro Rosso.
On the softs, the Gamer Mark is going for a move. Maybe he is, maybe he isn't. Slash on the back of Paul, who's now in 7th.
Now the Renault's really bottled that.
True. Let's see what Ferredesaurus and Krakensen are doing.
Jacob's off! Jacob's off! Jacob's off on his soft tires! Massive moment heading into the stadium section.
Oh, that's a shame as well.
Yeah, he just... Oh, man.
Some contact between the McLarens as well. I see Muggern is on the back of Gamer Mark at the end of lap 1. So much stuff is happening already. Jesus.
Yep. Yeah, come on, Ghost. Don't let Jojo get away, man. Don't let Jojo get away. We have to break Jojo's momentum.
Oh, the Ferrari spins. It's Muggern.
Oh, no! Don't go into traffic! Safety car! Safety car is out! Safety car is out! Jacob has retired from the session. So we've got 1 drive already gone. I thought it was going to be more. But the safety car is out. And now we've already got somebody in the pits. It is Fema.
Slash gets a drive-through penalty for speeding under safety car. That's a dumb penalty to get.
Yeah, very dumb penalty to get. But luckily it is... but you can't serve a drive-through under safety car. Or can you?
No, I don't think you can.
No, you can't. You can serve a 5-second stop-go, but you can't serve a drive-through. So that has ruined his race. Oh.
November gets a new wing, by the way.
Yeah, just a breakdown on those on that first lap. The Renaults, that was a bottle and a half.
Yeah, there was some contact between them and Zero, I think. Got clean around the outside.
Yeah, but he has got the first lap of the day. I mean, damn, he had a really strong first lap and he was really opportunistic.
Yeah, he went from 7 to 3, I think. 6 to 3 maybe?
7 to 3rd. Your Mr. Gamer Mark and the Alpha's also not doing too bad. Only one position now, but he stayed clean. That's the main thing. Slash also had a really good start. Where's Cavilion? Cavilion is still in 11th.
Who's gonna go in the pits? No one yet, I think.
I think if they were on soft tires, they would have dove in. But these guys are gonna stay out.
Muggen is pitting, yeah, because of the wing change.
Wyatt is pitting as well. Wyatt is actually going onto the hard compound of tire.
Yeah, he thinks he can make 31 laps.
Look, the hards are basically indestructible. So I think they can go the whole way, but the thing is, his space, those last 8 to 10 laps is going to be non-existent.
Yeah, true. The hards can go a long way, but they just don't have any pace in them.
Yeah, they don't have race space. They don't have race space. So, after that first lap, I'll quickly run through the top 10. Jojo has taken the lead from Ghost in P1 off the line, but now Ghost is definitely going to have a chance of redemption to get him back. We've got Zyro in P3, Gamer Mark in P4, Slash P5, VTech P6, the two Renaults of Sean Larry and Juan Paul P7 and P8, Mr. Yagi-san himself in P9, 4 Mercedes, and Dark Warrior is in P10. So that's a really interesting top 10. And I think Cavilion is going to come into this race at the end of the race. But I still think we have to keep an eye on Cavilion. We should not count him out just yet.
Yep, what he said. I'm gonna go get a drink, mate. I'll be right back.
Oh, okay, no, that's sweet, bud. That's sweet. Okay, for all the viewers watching currently, we speculated that my very good Mr. fellow commentator said that Gamer Mark was going to be on the podium. I said Mr. Yagi-san. So those of you guys here, drop in the comments down below. Who do you think between the two of us, between Gamer Mark and Yagi-san, is going to make it onto the podium? If they are going to make it onto the podium. But I'm going with Mr. Yagi-san himself. Yeah, but this is really going to be an interesting race, to say the least. I still want to keep an eye on those two Renaults of Sean Larry and Bois on pole. That first lap bottle it's a little bit sad, but the safety car is probably going to come in this lap, and then we've still got 30 laps of racing ahead of us. Don't count out the possibility of a second safety car. Definitely not. But yeah, this is definitely going to be an interesting race. And there's a lot. There's like literally the whole top 10, including P11 Cavilion, and I'm not really sure about the rest. And actually P18 Owen Wyatt. All those guys can be kept an eye on because it can get interesting super quickly. Okay, so let's see. I didn't see the notification, but it looks like the safety car. Yes, the safety car is in this lap, guys. So if my fellow commentator, Mr. NSX Berek, comes back, he is going to hear me going crazy.
Guten Tag,
I don't know. Oh, you are back. Very good, very good.
Sehr gut, ja.
I think for interesting measures, I think you need to stay on Ghost's POV.
Craggleton with a severe collision at Wimsey, by the way.
That's a stupid penalty to get once again. And we can get to take a sip of water before these guys go green. I've got a few seconds!
I'm following Zero. Zero right in the gearbox of Ghost.
Yeah, that's a little bit of
He's gonna get him?
Ooh, Zero jumped him!
You already got him!
He caught Ghost snapping! Oh my!
Oh, and Ghost runs wide as well. Zero with a penalty.
Dude, Zyro wants Jojo! Zyro wants Jojo! Oh my goodness. Ooh, there's a little bit of kerfuffle now. Lower down. Cavilion is down to P12. Let's see if Zyro can get anything running on Jojo. As Gamer Mark is now also going for a move on Ghost. Ghost has to go defensive. Let's see. Ooh, Zara is not going for a dive just yet.
A little bit of a touch.
Yeah, there was contact there at the back.
Yaki-san
some front wing flying.
Yaki-san and Larry side by side. Is he gonna cut him off? No, he lets him. He lets him live.
Yo, that was very, very close.
VTech with a spin because Juan Paul hit him.
Oh my soul, that was so close. Jeez, that was close.
A little bit of contact, I think. I think he got hit by Juan Paul.
A little bit. Oh, jeez. Boy.
Into the stadium section.
I feel bad for VTech.
So we have a beautiful helicopter angle, by the way. Let's see where...
Oh, you've got the nice helicopter angle.
Williamson let an Owen crash. Because they both wanted to get into the pits, I think. That was a weird...
Oh my soul!
Weird kind of crash. Both missing an end plate now. Slash comes out of the pits.
Oh boy.
Let's see what Mr. Ghost is doing. He's in third. He's chasing Zero. Wants his place back, I assume.
Ooh, that's Williams v Mercedes. The same power plant in the back of both of those cars.
Too bad. Williams in real life drives like a brick.
Yeah, it drives like a boat. You steer it in calendar time.
Let's see what both Renaults are doing.
Eventually get started. Hopefully when this year's F1 season eventually gets started, the Williams is not going to be such a bad car. Hopefully it's a better car than last year.
Yeah, true. Yeah, I have a lot of sympathy for Williams.
Yeah, I do. I also do. The last year was just a really shitty year for them.
Yeah. Sean Larry almost hits the back of Paul.
Battling.
Side by side.
Sean Larry is going for a move off on Juan Paul, heading into the first corner. Beautiful move there from Sean Larry, but that was definitely teamwork from the two Renault drivers. Beautiful teamwork there, beautiful driving.
As Magan retires, don't know what happened over there. Oh, Magan is round in the first corner, and there's another safety car.
Oh my goodness.
This could help, help some of the guys who had a pit stop already.
Yeah, but can I tell you something? You know that we dropped the penalty for Craigleton. Oh boy. You know, we could have up to 4 safety cars. That's how the game is coded now. In a 50% and a 100% race, the possibility of 4 safety cars.
I thought it was 6.
I know, it's only 4, they made it less, so that there is more racing. But in a 25% race, it's only 2 safety cars that can happen.
I thought it was 6, but I don't remember. Huh.
Now with the latest patch, they made it a little bit less.
Let's have a look.
Basically, think about it: 6 safety cars at 3 laps each.
Yeah, I think the maximum number of safety cars ever was in Canada in 2011, and that was 6. As Jojo goes into the pits and Zero as well, I think they're all going for hard.
You think so?
What do you think? Ghost is in, Gamer Mark is in, Sean Larry is in, and Juan Paul, both Renaults.
If I was,
what did Juan Paul do?
Hards, but
did you see that?
No, I didn't see.
Juan Paul sped through the pit lane, just so that he could overtake Sean Larry and be the first one to go and have a pit stop.
Oh wow! And he's going to this Juan Paul.
I think that's
interesting.
I think that's not allowed actually. I think Sean Larry's gonna send it into the steward office maybe.
He might do. But dude, Juan Paul is gambling on a 3rd safety car because we know those softs are not going to last longer than what, 8 laps, maybe 10 if he's lucky.
Yeah, true. I don't think it's. I don't think he meant to go on the soft as well. And now we have Umutelli in first.
Oh wow, it's an Alfa Romeo in first. But quickly, let's think about Juan Paul's strategy here. Even if he goes on soft, if there's another safety car and he can make up a few positions and then maybe come in and build a gap and come in and swap again, he can score a few positions. But it's a big gamble. He's going to have to make those soft tires work. Oh boy! So we're going to have the safety car for at least 1 more lap. And wow.
Yeah, that's correct.
So,
wow.
but dude, look at the person that I said we had to look out for. Look at Cavilion. Look where Cavilion is.
In second, with his hearts.
And
Nolafema
he's
as
still
well.
going very far into this race. He's going
Nolafema
to
as well.
at least
I think he had a wing break after the first lap, and then he came into the pits, and now he's up into P3. Ferret de Souza is also high up. Jojo is still in fourth, by the way. That's also very good. And he has got some people behind Zeros in seventh. And we have Goats in ninth.
And Wyatt is also into the pit lane. He's strapped on a set of hard tires.
He's gonna try and go to the end of the race as well, I think.
Yep. Well, now that I think about it, the best strategy now will be to get onto the hard and just to run to the end. Even if there is still safety cars, just keep going. Don't pit again.
I don't know. Maybe if there's another safety car in lap 25, maybe then you can pit for soft and make up the difference.
Maybe.
Or when it's a little bit earlier, then you can go onto the mediums, perhaps.
But I think track position is going to mean a lot in this race. So there's going to be a lot of stuff that we have to look out for as Gamer Mark just runs into the back of LR Ghosts. As you can see there, and he broke his front wing as well.
Oh crap.
Yeah. Not the smartest move from Gamer Mark. Where is my Mr. Yagi-san? Oh, P12. Oh boy. Yeah,
safety car is
not the
in
best
this lap.
place to be right now. Okay, so we're gonna go back racing. Whoa, Cavilion, a little bit hasty there, my dude. Give Umuteli a little bit of space there, bud. You're gonna give him claustrophobia.
Just look at this camera angle, man.
Yeah, that's a beautiful camera angle. I'm looking at it on the stream because I'm reading some of the comments coming through, but it's mostly in Turkish, so yeah.
Here we go again.
Okay, as it's back to green flag racing here at Hockenheim. Cavilion is already going defensive
Nolafema around the outside, baby. Oh, just have to back out.
Oh, that's a big moment there from Fema as he went through the first corner. As
Jojo's
not trying
inside.
to go up the inside of Fema. Ooh, beautiful move there from Jojo. Come on, Cavilion, you have to get past Ubutele if you want to keep Jojo behind you. Beautiful exit there from Jojo coming out of the third corner. Wow, that was a stupidly good exit from Jojo there.
Up in the P2, can Cavilion do something about it? Ooh, he's
right
around the outside.
He went a little bit onto the grass. He dipped away onto the grass there. He's wide coming out of the hairpin. And he has to settle for P3 at this stage. Actually go back a bit. I want to see what Brian Paul can do on these softs. Because I think...
Nolafema up into P3. And Jojo's already passed Umutelli as well.
Wow.
Very nice to defend from Drunkenstein, I think. Let's see what Ghost is doing. Ghost is right at the back of Slash. Slash goes defensive, runs a bit wide. Oh, and the McLaren spins around.
Yeah, that's Ferret de Souza. As VTech is also clawing himself up the field. He's already back up into P11 after that earlier spin.
Let's follow Juan Paul here.
Jojo has already built a 1.2 second gap.
Ferret de Souza gets a penalty.
Let's see what's going on here. Juan Paul is right untucked up underneath the gearbox of LR Ghosts. Let's see if Juan Paul can go for anything. All these guys...
Slash going for a move on Zero.
My words did not work out there. All these guys jockeying for position. As now Ghost is right behind Slash. Heading into the next corner. Ooh, Zyro also has a little bit of a look there. As Juan Paul goes for the move on the inside of Zyro. Beautiful move there from Juan Paul. He's got the grip advantage.
Goes with a little bit of defending.
Around the outside. That's a very brave move to make at that corner. He goes around the outside of the Vettel hairpin.
He's still on the outside.
How is he pulling this off?
Some excellent racing there. As Ghost goes for a switchback.
Ooh, he pinches him on the inside. As DRS has also been activated now, so these guys will have DRS.
Ghost doesn't have DRS, which is weird.
If De Souza gets a penalty for speeding in the pit lane, now they will have DRS, that's a fact now. Open up all the rear wings, it's beautiful to watch those flaps open up. Ooh, Drunken Side, you'd have to defend, my friend. Ooh, is there a move in the front as Umuteli, Femba goes past Umuteli. They are side by side coming out of the hairpin. And Gamer Mark has just set the fastest lap of the race, but he is nowhere to be seen. He is literally dead last.
Kevin goes for a move. Can't quite keep it. And Juan Paul is past Slash,
he's
maybe?
backed out of that.
Yeah, he is.
Juan Paul is flying through the field now. He's literally flying through the field.
Ghost runs a bit wide.
Ooh.
And he hits the back of the...
What has happened there to Drunkenstein? Did he run wide in the Vettel hairpin?
No, I think he got hit by someone.
Well, that's just sad. As Juan Paul is now going after Cavilian, actually. Let's see what Juan Paul can do. These soft tires are so much quicker than the hards. Oh my goodness, I didn't think the difference was going to be this crazy. Let's see what Juan Paul can do.
Umuteli goes for a move on Nolafema on the outside.
Ooh, as they hold up Cavilian and Juan Paul. Juan Paul goes for the switchback. Will he have the grip? Not coming out of the corner. Cavilian had good drive coming out of the corner. And while all this battling is going on, Jojo has already pulled a 5.2 second gap. Wheeze.
I'm having some leg issues, and Juan Paul almost gets spun around, but he keeps it. Sean Larry is past Drunkenstein as well. Umuteli and Nolafema. Nolafema's round, I think. Yeah, Nolafema's round.
Massive crash! Massive crash! No, Fema has spun and he collected two other drivers.
Zero
oh my word. Let's see who's all coming into the pit lane. Looks like it's just Zyro coming into the pit lane.
And Juan Paul has left the session.
Oh, that's sad.
I think he had enough.
Yeah, I think he might have had enough.
Sean Larry now right at the back of Slash.
Because he was caught up in that incident.
Whoa! And they hit contact. And they're both off in the off-field.
Oh my
Slash
soul.
can continue, but Sean Larry has broken his wing.
Yep, this has not worked out for Renault, even in the slightest.
But it has worked out for both Mercedes, as Yagi-san now is in P5, chasing after Ghost.
Mr. Yagi-san is in P5.
Kvin and Umuteli.
Ooh, man. Actually, Umuteli is doing really good for Alpha.
But he hasn't made a pit stop yet, I think. I'm experiencing some lag issues, I think. Slashes into the pits. Jojo already 8 seconds loose of Umuteli.
Yeah, Jojo is really just bolting away. He's bolting like I've never seen before. This guy just keeps surprising me, man. Dude, Sean Larry has also left the session. Juan Paul is... Oh no, he's not back in. He is still gone away. And Sean Larry is also out. He has retired. I think he's retired.
Yeah, he has.
So no points for Renault this weekend, unfortunately.
Drunkenstein and VTEC. VTEC runs a bit wide. As Owen is now right at the back of them as well.
Well, I hope Owen has a good race. He really had a crappy race last week. As Owen goes wide. Oh, that was a massive moment. As VTEC gets a 3-second penalty as we watch him.
Oh, a little bit of contact. Ooh.
Boys, play nice, play nice, play nice. As Drunkenstein actually, he keeps the position.
VTech now has left the session as well.
I think that was a lag issue.
Yeah, I think it is. Umutelli now sets the fastest lap of the race.
Oh, wow.
Ghost is right at the back of him.
Kvillian is up into P2, bud. We missed the move that Kvillian made on Umutelli.
Yeah, we did. Apologies. I'm experiencing some
think
lag
Umutelli
issues
is
once
lagging.
again.
But Umutelli is also lagging. And SLR Ghosts goes around the outside of Umutelli on the back straight. He has the inside for the hairpin, but there's no need. Back onto the racing line as they head into the corner. And Ghost is now up into P3 for Mercedes. And I think Umutelli is going to be the next victim of Yagi-san if he can get that Mercedes hooked up like his teammate SLR Ghosts. Let's actually look. There's an awesome battling further down the grid with Gamer Mark and Wimzilat if you quickly want to go to that side.
Wimzilat, oh, a little bit of contact, I think.
Gamer Mark has actually gotten himself back into this race, but it's not going to be for a podium position. He's definitely just going to work for the bottom end points at this stage.
And Umutelli is into the pit
lane.
Yagi-san up into P4.
Jawohl.
Das ist Yagi-san, ja.
Oh, dude, we're terrible. Oh, well, I'm terrible, not we. I'm terrible. In any case, I actually want to see if he can stay with Ghost and Kvillian because he had exceptional pace last week at Silverstone. So I wonder if he's going to have the same pace. He's got yellow flags in sector 3 for someone. Okay, so where you gone? Boy, can I please stop yawning? Bloody hell. As Fema comes through the first corner. Bar on pole, yep. That's just sad that
We're
he's
gonna have a
out
look
of
at
this
Gamer
race
Mark.
because...
Gamer Mark with both McLarens, Craggleton and De Souza.
Oh,
a little bit of
two
contact.
McLarens are going side by side. Oh, very aggressive move there from De Souza, but that's actually a very good fight. Let's see if Gamer Mark can get past them actually.
Oh, Craggleton spins off. And
yep,
he's
I saw
out.
that. I saw that. Is there going to be a third safety car? Is there going to be a third safety car? Doesn't look like it.
Yellows in sector 2 and 3. No safety car for now. Spins at the same place where Perez did in the real life German Grand Prix.
Yep.
Gamer Mark still at the back of Fred De Souza.
And Ghost is right on the back end of Kvillian.
Gamer Mark is past Fred De Souza. Fred De Souza can hang it around the outside. Almost spins while doing it. We're gonna have a look at SLR Ghosts. Wimselat gets a penalty for speeding. Gonna have a look at
Dude,
Fred De
Jojo's
Souza
in a
once
league
again.
of his own. He's already almost 11 seconds ahead.
Can you check on what the penalty situation is for the top 3?
Okay, I'll quickly check that. So, race director, Jojo. So far, no penalties for Jojo. Kvillian is on 1 3-second penalty. And SLR Ghosts, no penalties so far. Let's quickly check Yagi-san. He's also... nothing for Yagi-san, and Owen Wyatt has got 1 penalty. So the 2 Red Bulls are the ones that have penalties at this stage. So Kvillian, at this stage, if the race were to end now, Kvillian will end up in P3. Yagi-san is not close enough at this stage. Let's see if he can get that Mercedes hooked up a little bit later up in the race.
Slash
and
and
Owen Wyatt is
VTEC
also
side by
actually
side?
closing it.
VTEC
Slash and VTEC. Oh yeah, VTEC is lagged out.
We're gonna follow the battle with Ghosts and Pavilion.
They rounding the final corner.
Wimselat still having the blue flags. He's not going out of the way just yet.
He needs to watch out, he might get a penalty for that.
Kvin doesn't have DRS.
And now, yeah, Kvin is going to be a sitting duck now. That Mercedes.
Oh, goes around the outside.
Kvin gave him the squeeze there. Boost the latest of the late breakers. And Ghost takes P2. He takes P2. Kvin should just stay with him and try and stay with him. But Kvillion's tires are 7 laps older. That's quite a big chunk. Even before the hard tires, that's a big amount of laps.
Yeah, I think that fight is done. Maybe Ghost can close the gap a bit to Jojo.
Yes, dude.
As we
more
have
than 11.5
and
seconds.
Zero are having a little bit of a battle. Yellow in sector 3. I think it was Wimselat who was getting out of the way.
Most probably. And keep an eye on Pavilion. He's now got DRS on Ghosts.
I'm keeping an eye out for Zero as well. 3 tenths behind Ferrer de Sousa.
Oh, Pavilion goes for the dive up the inside. It's a very late dive. Don't make contact, boys. Oh, but luckily, Ghost has got the grip around the outside and he keeps P2 for now.
Zero right next to Ferrer de Sousa now. And he's passed. De Sousa with DRS
nice
now.
Nice move.
Zero has DRS as well on Umutelli.
Yeah, he's got DRS on the lapped car.
No, Umutelli's not yet lapped. He's just legged out.
And it's a spin for Whimsy Lat. He had a little bit of a spin coming out for the final part of the second sector. So I think Whimsy Lat's race is a little bit over, to say the least about it. Let's quickly check the position gains. Position change. Dude, Owen Wyatt has got up 11 positions. Yagi-san 9, and Pavilion has gone up 8 positions in this race so far.
Nice job.
But I think the race, dude. If Jojo doesn't make a mistake, dude, I don't see Ghosts or Pavilion catching him. I don't see either one of them catching him.
Nah, the gap is only growing, to be fair.
We've got 12 laps to go here at Hockenheim for the German Grand Prix. And so far, it's Mercedes and Red Bull 2-5. I see Wyatt has stopped catching up to Yagi-san. At a stage, he was really catching Yagi-san quickly, but I think Yagi-san woke up a bit. Because he's now closing the gap onto Pavilion.
I think it was half a second more, the gap. It was 6.5 seconds. It's now 5.7.
Ghost doesn't seem to be getting away from Pavilion, so I think he's also struggling on those hard tires just to get out from under Pavilion, because Pavilion is really, he's staying with him quite good at this stage actually.
DRS is helping as well, of course. He's
the DRS is definitely
quite
helping.
A lot, to be fair. Is he going to go for it? No, he's not.
And we've got 2 big DRS zones here at Hockenheim, so to have the DRS helps a lot to stay with the driver in front. Yeah. Now me looking at the stream, I can see Pavilion got really close to Ghost.
Ghost almost cutting off Pavilion.
Yo.
He was just on the edge, which is the way I like.
I'm actually
down to 0.
Very good race so far from Dark Warrior. He is up into P6, having to race on his own.
Yeah, he's 5 seconds away from Owen, and he is 4 seconds away from Slash. Ooh, Kavilion almost loses it in the first corner.
Yeah, I missed that now quickly. I'm going to stay on this fight. As Umuteli has joined back, but he's not going to like the position he's in. Yeah. Not going to like that one.
He can still get some points maybe, because Fer de Souza is on 20 lap all hards and VTEC is on 15 lap all hards and he's also out. So the points are not far away.
Yeah, he can still get points for himself. That's a good point you make there.
Let's see what Nola Fema is doing on the back of Dragonstein.
As they now got to head on to the main overtaking spot here at Hockenheim. I think it's a little too far back, but you never know. He might put it at Daniel Ricciardo on Dragonstein. Let's go 320, 325, almost 330 kilometers an hour. Topped out at 328 kilometers an hour there for Fema, but not close enough to go for a move just yet on Dragonstein.
Nola Fema right at the back
You've
of
got
Dragonstein.
quite really quickly.
Umuteli has joined again. I think if Nola Fema is smart about this, he can get the DRS on the first straight, and then on the longer straight he can overtake him. He has plenty of ERS left. Dragonstein has 43% and Nola Fema has 75%.
He is much closer this lap to that number 69 Ferrari. So there might be a move coming here.
Yeah, I don't think Dragonstein can hold him back any longer.
He gets a good corner exit, does Fema. Now let's see if that Racing Point has got the grunt to go for that Ferrari. He's up into overtake mode on the ERS. So going into the air. But Dragonstein gives him a massive squeeze there.
A little bit on the grass.
Keeps him onto the grass. That will definitely be a little steward's inquiry there. That's forcing another driver off the racing track.
Yeah, that wasn't really a fair racing move. Is he going to go for a move here? Oh, he gets cut off. Nola Fema's trying it on the outside. Almost losing it in the process. Oh, he's carrying way more speed.
Ooh, that's
right at the back of Dragonstein.
Close. Very good battling going on here.
So Umuteli is off, by the way. Oh, that was just a lag issue once again. Yeah, I saw him doing a Vettel, and all of a sudden he was at the last corner, maybe. Almost.
Oh, yeah.
Umuteli says the fastest lap on the hards. At 10.8.
Wow, okay. Good lap there from Umuteli.
Oh, Nola Fema almost losing it through the first corner. His Kavilion pace is still pretty good for 25 lap old hards.
Yeah, but he has now lost DRS on Ghosts.
Yeah, but he's keeping the gap to Yagi-san still at 6.5 seconds. As Nola Fema goes for a move on Dragonstein once again. This time he goes on the outside.
Which is a smarter move to go for.
Nola Fema doing the switchback.
Goes for the cutback.
Excellent racing.
Side by side. Beautiful racing. Beautiful racing. I think he will definitely still report Dragonstein for that little bit of aggressive push onto the outside. Oh, what was that?
That was a bit of a nasty move as well.
Yeah, that's
as
very,
is
very
into the
aggressive.
pits.
Oh, wow.
Kavilion came out of the pits once again on softs. So what can he do about the gap to Yagi-san, maybe?
He's gonna go for broke now. He's gonna try and chase them all down.
Yeah, but can he make up 18 seconds in 6 laps? 9 laps? No? 7 laps, Jesus.
To see what Brian Paul did earlier in the race on those softs, I wouldn't put him past him to catch up all the way to Yagi-san. I don't know if he's going to catch Ghosts or Jojo, but let's see.
On board with Slash. Cavilion goes for a move on the inside. Breaks it a little bit too early.
He still needs to keep it safe. He can't afford to lose his front wing now.
What will Owen do with those 23 lap all hards?
I actually don't know. As Wimsey gets another penalty. Oh my goodness, he's really stacking up those penalties
and Ghost
today.
get a penalty as well. That's his second,
As when we
I
get
think.
to lap 30, I'll quickly check the penalty situation.
Dragostine is out. And Nora Fema is also in the wall.
Oh no!
Don't know what happened there.
There must have been something there. There's definitely going to be a steward's inquiry.
Yeah,
Because Drunkenstein is driving way too aggressive for my liking.
Yeah, I think it was his fault. I don't know. Gamer Marks into the pit
Yeah,
for softs. Slash is past Dark Warrior and Cavilion as well. So much is happening at the end of the race all of a sudden.
Yep, these last 6 laps are going to be really interesting. Now let's see how much does Cavilion take out on Wyatt. Because that's going to be a big thing to see how much he takes out on Wyatt.
6 laps to go.
I wonder if Cavillion's hoping that they do the same. Let's quickly see here. Jojo is leading this race with 12.5 seconds in his pocket. We've got Ghosts in P2, Yagi-san P3, Wyatt P4, and Cavilion chasing fast in P5. Was those softs new on Cavillion's car? You think they're worn softs?
I think they're new. Because he hasn't raced them in quali.
Yeah, he didn't go on softs at all in quali. You actually have a good point there. Forgot about that most of these guys qualified on the mediums.
Gap now 4.2 seconds. And Owen is 2.6 seconds off of Yagi-san.
Cavalier can still get a podium, but he's really going to have to get on with it. It's now down to 4.1 seconds from Wyatt. At the start of the lap, it was 4.9 seconds.
He's not gaining that fast.
Down to 3.8, 3.6. That's almost 1.5 seconds for one lap. 3.5.
Third sector is where the softs really get into pace.
Yeah. And coming across the line, it is down to 3.2 seconds. So he took out 1.7 seconds on Wyatt just in that lap. And at the same thing, Wyatt is catching about 2/10 per lap on Yagi-san.
I'm gonna have a look at Gamer Mark, who is on the softs. He's on the back of Ferdinand Sousa, who is on 26 lap all hards.
Yeah, that's not really going to be much effort from Gamer Mark. Those softs are going to cream the hards.
Yeah. That's gonna be an easy
You can
move, I
brake
think.
later.
Oh, and a little bit of
Ooh, is a
contact
little bit of a
there.
left tap.
But now with DRS, this shouldn't be a problem. Gap of Cavilion and Owen is now 2.2 seconds. What is Ferdinand Sousa
I'll
gonna
go
do?
back to that battle.
Oh, he goes for a gap that isn't existing anymore, but he still gets it.
Great move there from Gamer Mark.
And Cavilion is smelling Red Bull blood.
Yeah, he's smelling teammate blood.
And Yagi-san is not far off the road as well.
Yeah, he can still definitely get a podium. He can definitely still get a podium. I think he's going for fastest lap as well, to get that extra point.
.3 seconds now the gap, and Owen is 1.9 off Yagi-san. There's going to be a tasty little battle in the last few...
They're not going to have much defense against Cavilion.
Don't think so. He does have 50% ERS still.
Yagi-san does not have much ERS left. He's going to have to start saving before Kavilian passes Owen, he's now within under a second. Heading into the stadium section now, we're going to see the difference between those hard and soft tires.
Already
he
at the back of him.
He just closes up massively.
If he can get Owen swiftly, then maybe he can get a move on Yagi-san in the last lap.
Yeah. He has to get Owen now. He has to get him now.
Yeah,
and Owen is actually going out of the way. Yep.
Yeah, that's fair play from Owen.
Move.
That's a team move, yeah.
Yep, that is for a team. And if Kavilian can catch Yagi-san, it's going to mean more points for the team. And you never know. Maybe Kavilian backs Yagi-san up into Owen. You never know. There can be some little bit of a team kerfuffling there. You never know.
True that.
So the gap between Yagi-san and Kavilian is now on my screen 1.8 seconds.
Now 1.7. And Owen is keeping in the DRS of Kavilian as well.
Yes, that's what I just wanted to say. Kavilian is now pulling Owen along with Slipstream and DRS.
As Ferret de Souza is out in the final corner.
Souza, what? Oh, DNF. That brings Umutele into the points.
See? Never give up.
There's a wheel flying there.
Gap is now 1.2. And the final lap is almost here. It's the penultimate lap now.
We're gonna start the final lap now.
I think he's gonna get him.
Oh no, it's only no. Yeah, he's gonna get him. Sorry. I'm with the driver you on. I didn't realize I skipped over on Jojo. Oh, sorry to all the viewers. I just had a brain fart. In any case, yeah, I think Kavilian is definitely going to get Yagi-san. Definitely. Who's got the fastest lap? I'll quickly check. No. Fastest lap.
Kavilian goes for it around the outside.
Ooh,
gets pushed wide by Yagi-san.
But that's completely legal. Nothing too bad there. That's racing.
Is he gonna go for a move from the inside? He is not. He's gonna wait until the last lap, I think.
The final lap. Okay, the fastest lap at this stage, you're not gonna believe it, belongs to Umuteli.
Nice. Still, he's gonna go for it on the inside. Oh!
Very close there. Very close there.
Well, if he's smart, he's going to save up ERS and wait for the last lap now. Then he still gets the podium. Maybe he already has, because Yagi-san has a penalty as well. But Kavilian also has a penalty, I believe.
Yeah, let me check the penalties. I forgot about that. Jojo, there's no point in watching Jojo's penalties. Ghost has got one penalty. No penalties for Yagi-san, no penalties. Kavilian has got one.
Okay, so maybe Yagi-san is still getting to keep his third place. Kavilian now alongside Yagi-san, and Yagi-san's down to P4.
Yeah, that's an easy pass for Kavilian. Nothing that Yagi-san could do there.
Owen doing great on those 30 lap old hards as well. But
yeah,
I'm gonna switch to the lead Haas driver because Jojo is entering the stadium section for the final time. Jesus.
Nothing to say, dude.
What a race from this man.
Speechless.
Sorry we haven't seen him as much, but yeah. Dominant victory from Jojo.
He was in a league of his own.
And Ghost comes home in P2. And then we have Yagi-san is now a second behind Kavilian.
Yeah, but I think he will still get P3. It's going to be a double Mercedes podium.
Oh, now it's
going to be on +6. That might promote Slash up into P4 or P5.
Yagi-san P3, Kavilian P4, Owen P5. Slash is P5.
P5! Owen, that final penalty cost Owen P5.
That's a shame for him.
Yep, a solid race from Dark Warrior in P7. Yeah, he's weaving. He's pleased with this race. Well done for the Williams driver. That's solid points for Williams. Gabriel Moore crashes out on the final part. He was clearly not in a good headspace. With Zyro coming through in P9 and Umuteli who never gave up, who tried to rejoin the session, successfully rejoined the session, and is now going to finish to take home the final point, and also fastest lap, so he's going to take home 2 points as he rounds the final corner and comes across the line to finish P10 for a double Alfa Romeo points finish.
Oh, he's P11, Umatelli.
Oh, why?
I think...
Probably penalties.
Vitek got him, I think. On penalties. Let's have a look.
Yeah, but Vitek's not in the session, so... Isn't the rule if you're not busy driving and your AI finishes that it doesn't count?
Yeah, I think so. I think he gets P10.
Yeah, so he will get P10 Umuteli with the fastest lap, so that's 2 points for him. Really well done from Jojo, dude. I'm speechless. There's nothing to say about that.
Very good performance from the Haas driver. Then we have Ghost from P2 from Paul, Yagi-san from P13 to P3, Kevin from P11 to P4, and then Slash and Owen from P16 to 6. Still a very good result. My driver of the day still goes to Jojo though. Then we have Dark Warrior in 7th, and Gamer Mark 0, and well, is it going to be Vitek? Is it going to be Umuteli? We don't know yet. Round off the top 10.
The stewards will make that decision. Yeah, what a race! What a race! By far, driver of the day has been Jojo. But if I have to put a second driver of the day, not just because I like him, but that was a good drive from Yagi-san. P13 all the way to the podium. That's a very good drive in my opinion.
Nice job indeed.
Very, very good drive. So, yeah. The race. So the tire wear was quite high for those hard compound tires.
Yeah,
did you just end the stream?
That's understandable indeed. Yeah, I'm gonna end the stream now. So take care, guys. Thank you very much for watching, and we'll see each other next week in what track is it again next week?
Hungary. Monaco without the barriers.
True that. All right. See you guys later.
Okay. Yes. Thank.